Hello, duckies and dice fiends. So here's where we are. I believe that we are live on live space, which is yay, the first time we've done that. Huzzah, that has started. We were accepted into the Live Space Boost program, which means that we get to keep like minus 30 cents of every single subscription that we get through that. However, I cannot for the life of me figure out where chat is there. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to figure that out. Not sure what's up, but hello, we are live. I am doing, as you can tell from my voice, much better than even yesterday. Those of you who don't know, I unfortunately caught the Rona coming on the way home from PAX Unplugged. We are... Is it Play Palia? I don't even... Okay, well, we're just gonna say, with Palia drops enabled, if you are watching on Twitch, Palia drops are enabled. Which means if you chat, you can get some goodies for your game, which is awesome. Maybe some Pokemon? I have not touched Pokemon Scott. Sure, that sounds like a good one. Come hang out. Sorry, y'all. I got so wrapped up in trying to get everything going that you know who forgot to write their tweets, their go live tweets? Me. This person right here. This person right here. But getting that done, we are on Live Space, which is awesome because we've been meaning to do that for a while. It's a little bit finicky, but it's a newer platform, so we are being kind. And thank you again to Live Space for accepting us into the Boost program. Where is... I don't want that one, so we will do this one. Okay. Post, and then we go here, and we do new. I'm being just a little bit harassed by Gilmore. That is his job, though, so we will forgive him. May or may not end up on my shoulders before the end of this. He is wired. Oh my goodness! Rex, thank you! 16 months of subscriptions. That is so much. Thank you, Rex. And good evening to you. So, that should have all of that done. So, let's take a look. If we pop over here, look at that. What? What? I don't know why it posted twice, but thank you, Rex. Okay. So, here's the cool thing. Palia has crossplay. So my account on the PC is now behaving on my Switch, and so we're going to check it out. One of the biggest reasons I did not super hyper play a whole lot of Palia recently was I didn't want to have to be on my computer to do it, and their keyboard support was... it mostly worked. So we're going to see how their Joy-Con support is. And, yeah, I don't know how long we're going to go today. Okay, okay, so... yeah, okay, so unfortunately we're going to go through all of these tutorials. Well, this is nice. Hello, what's up?
Oh, you are not going to believe my latest theory.
I have found you, my paranormal pal. Initially, I had feared the creepies had absconded with you, given how quickly you left our last conversation. After you gave me that wonderful gift, I just knew I had to give you something in return. So I went home and found this aquamarine wallpaper that Caltry bought. She gave it to me because aquamarine is our shared starstone. But, don't tell her. But I just don't subscribe to any of that astrology nonsense. Even though I do think the shade would look lovely with your fish collection. Okay.
I'm not convinced you're truly yourself at the moment.
I love her so much. Yes, I intend to do what I can and then rest otherwise. Everyone's just hanging out in my farm. Hi, what's up?
Work is never
Ugh. I would usually send Kinley on house calls, but I'm afraid this is far too important for him. Hey, Mallory, how you doing? To handle. The man actually left the Duchess's letter unopened on his desk. Therefore, I have taken it upon myself to personally make sure every villager is informed. After all, this is the event of a lifetime. You know, you were literally born yesterday. But you do know of the Order, right? Okay, the Order. I hear they're super cool. They are not super cool. Kinley might think they're super cool. They're like anti-magic police. That's a very Kinley. Obviously I know what the Order is. Or they're what you give a waiter. I hate how Kinley is just beyond an air sign in this game. Oh, the Order. Yes, that's what you give a waiter in a restaurant. Working on some things, so I figured I'd pop in for some cozy gaming company. Well, thank you for joining us for company. I appreciate. I don't know why I even bothered to ask. I love causing this woman pain. The Order has declared their next investigation will be human reemergence in Kilma, and our inn has received the honor of serving as their base of their operations. The Order has declared their next... You had better be on your best behavior. We will be hosting a watcher of the highest caliber, direct from the capital. But the village, it's so unsophisticated. And I will not tolerate such embarrassment. Everything must be perfect. I'm personally enlisting every civilian to prepare for her arrival, including you. Kinley does need personal supervision. That's a very wise decision. Sign me up if it'll help the town. I guess I have no choice. She might think it's perfect as it is. Again, Kinley is so air sign. Well, she won't. Trust me to know what someone from the capital expects. As an esteemed guest from Omuru's Horn, she deserves a full set of furniture especially crafted for her station. It must be the very best. You hear? Only the best. Good. Now go. Find Tish and make yourself useful.
I need to focus on more important things.
Okay, so that might be all the house guests for the moment. So this is my little farm. I started redecorating and got really frustrated because I couldn't put rooms where I wanted them to be. But, oh yeah, I picked up all my furniture, which means I still have a bedroom. I'm not a complete monster. I have a bedroom. Oh, let's see. Are the faces creepy on the Switch? Oh, you just don't see faces. There were really creepy faces on PC when you stood in front of the mirrors. It actually kind of looks like a window now, doesn't it? Hello, window into the other room. Hello. So, okay, we got... Oh, that's useful. Excellent furniture placement right there. So yes, we have drops enabled. If you were playing Palia, you can get drops from hanging out here. Again, I just kind of wanted to give it a little peek-see. So we might not play too long. Watching Kay and getting Twitch drops. Truly. Truly. What a day. It's truly just amazing that a game that I'm... Oops. Okay, that is not the run button. It's truly just amazing that a game that I'm actually interested in playing has Twitch drops. Like, that is actually the miracle here. Like, let's be fair and honest. But how are you doing, Matt? As I said, I am live on LiveSpace, but I can't for the life of me find the chat there. which means I'm just a tiny bit bewildered. I'm poking over here just to... Oops, I didn't want to full screen that. Just to see if I can... Just to see if I can find the chat. Making dinner and then going to be teaching a friend Pathfinder 2e. That is awesome. Yeah, I can find my feed. But on my feed, okay, if I go to home and go to videos, maybe? Dashboard. If I go on the dashboard, Unity, no. See, this is why I am confuzzled with LiveSpace, because where did I find... See, I can watch my own stream, but I just don't see comments. So I'm going to have to play around with it a little bit more, because I'm genuinely bewildered. I cannot find the feed, though I'm on mobile. Yeah, I have not played with this on mobile at all. I don't know. Like, I click gaming here. I'm just very confused. I am a very confused individual. And maybe eventually I will figure it out. Okay, if I go to my feed... At one point... Okay, if I go to my channel... And then I go to videos, it says nothing yet to see. So even though I'm live and I can see that my stream is live, I can't actually see my stream. When the preview... Oh! Ha ha ha. So I have to click go live on OBS. I figured it out, y'all. I have to do go live on OBS. Hello, LiveSpace. I am live. I thought I had been live for a little bit. I have now figured it out. There's an extra step on LiveSpace. You have to go live on your OBS. You then have to see the preview on... you have to see the preview working on that, and then you have to click go live on the software page, or on the web page. Which is not the most intuitive. However, huzzah! We are live in the other place, and that makes me very happy. So welcome all. Hello Ribbonanza, how are you doing? So, this is Palia. This is Palia on the Switch. I really need to tend to my garden. I also actively do not... Quality apple, okay. I like that. I also do not want to spend all of my time gardening. So I am not. Palia on the Switch is also just a tiny bit small. So it's a little bit difficult to read. So the things I was trying to read earlier was like, oh, this is challenging. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to harvest all the stuff that I can. Harvest and weed, and then I will... I've known I needed to redo my garden anyway. So if I get these out of here, then we'll... Yeah, it was actually pretty slick logging in on the Switch. It just transferred all my stuff over. Just nice and neat and clean. And slick as can be. The controls are behaving surprisingly well, given the challenges that I had playing it with a controller on the PC. Now, granted, I took a long break from Palia. But like I'm pleased. I am happy. Yes, welcome in, everyone. I am trying to keep an eye on my live chat on live space, and it seems like I've finally found it. Now that I've gone live, I can see what the chat is, so that's great. Oh, my focus bar is just beyond empty. And aha, I do has a food. We will eat the food. And now I have focus. So I'm not going to plant all of the things because, nah, friends. However, I do believe we have regular poop. And here we have some extra good fertilizer. We're just gonna grab some of that. Should be a way to take a stack. Here we go. We are just gonna drop some. Oh, this already has poop. Okay, we don't need to drop poop on all of this. Well, we just got poop in our pockets, so that's just how it is today. So yes, welcome. As I said, I am definitely doing better. Better than it was. But I am not 100% yet, so we will see how long the stream is tonight. I wanted to check out Palia, especially as we have drops going. So, hopefully if you play Palia, hanging out in chat today, you'll be able to get a thingy. Sometimes you just gotta have poop in your pockets, you know? That's just how it is. Okay, we're gonna move stack. Excellent. What I need is ZL is my toolbar. There we go. Okay, I need the dribbly can. Water our little friendo planties here, because that's important. So, apologies for not streaming last week. I was definitely under the weather, so to speak. We did not stream on Tuesday to support the strike. But today, we are back. I believe David is going to be streaming tomorrow. We will see how he is feeling. Saturday, I am going to be playing a one-shot over on Girls Rule These Worlds, which will be a Hobbit Christmas one-shot. It's going to be very Yule-themed, and I'll be revising my role as Lobelia, and we're going to be dealing with Bilbo, because of course Bilbo's being a problem. So I am very excited to see my friends and doing that. And how do I put this away? The icons are very small on my screen. Okay, I guess we're just... Oh, that's not run. Okay, I guess we're just gonna... Okay, oh dear. Dear Kinley... There is a delicate matter that I could use your assistance with. Find me at my library. P.S. Burn this note after reading. She and her sister are both so... Or cousin. Sister, they're twins. She and her sister are both so dramatic. Okay. Tish. Oh, goodness, it's... Okay. I'm gonna have to make this bigger because I cannot read this much text on this small of a screen. Oh dear. Okay. Kinley, can you feel that chill in the air? See the snow on the ground? Eek! I can hardly contain my excitement. It's almost winter lights. And this year, I get to not only celebrate it with Reth, but with you too. Winter lights is just the best tradition. We've got a super cute candles with... Excuse me, I'm so sorry. We light super cute candles with the people that we love to symbolize hope for the spring during the darkest time of the year. But that's not all. We also eat yummy food and share stories about what happened this past year. I realized that as your chef, it would be just plain mean to leave you out of the fun. So I sent you a candle, and you can light it and swap stories with people you care about, or even those you want to get to know better. P.S. Gina told me about that in ancient human times, people used to bring a tree inside the house and decorate it for a holiday they called Frosttide. So I thought of a nifty way to combine the traditions. I sent you a tree, and you can get decorations for it from the people you share candles with. Pretty cool, huh? How sweet. I got a Winter Lights tree. Okay. From Zeki. Hey, pal. Have some wonderful winter lights. Have a wonderful winter lights and all that. I'll save you some time. There is no seasonal discounts here. Instead, I devised a cunning challenge to celebrate the holiday Grimakin style. I hid 7 gifts around the village for you to steal. See, where I'm from, we don't just give our presents away. We steal them from each other. I tried not to make him too hard on you since you're a first year and all that. I didn't even booby trap him or nothing. At least not on purpose. Here's some hints since I'm feeling generous. 1 is having a barrel of laughs in the inn. 2 is milling about in the wind near my house. 3 is under a bridge near a watery ridge. 4 is watching the Oshamaru clip cloppin'. 5 is waiting at the boathouse from a cliff up high. 6 is teetering close to a watery swim. 6 is teetering close to a watery swim. And 7 is a big apple. Find it and win. I will be playing Pokemon after this. Oh, the home button. Double tapping the home button seems like it would close the thing. But I am unsure. But, okay. Going to return my OBS to its former size so that it fits on my screen. Very cute. All right. I need to put some of the stuff in my pockets back in here. I will deal with the garden when I am not streaming because, let's be honest, it just doesn't make for great content. Might have to enable that in system setting first. Yeah. This, for now, this will do. Since I don't necessarily want the watering can splashing about, that's still not the run button self. We'll just head on out. We'll see what's up. We got to get a quest to make some furniture. Got to figure out what kind of furniture we got to make. And then I believe we will pop on over to, what is it called? To Pokemon. Hot tea is the best. I love the little runny buddy. He's so cute. He runs. Run, 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 run. Oh, that's the other thing we should... Oh, I wonder... Can I actually access the shop from here? I can. So I know they added several more... Oh, look, we got more stuff. So we linked the account, so we get a new glider, which I don't like as much as my others. Oh my gods. They gave us... So for those of you who don't know, Kinley, who is the character that I'm playing, I play in TTRPGs. Kinley has a habit of being eaten by frogs or being harassed by frogs. So the fact that they gave me frog stuff frogs just continue to harass this poor freaking character. And it is so funny to me. So we got some wallpaper. And now we're going to get snowballs that we can throw at people. Kinley just has a hard time with frogs trying to eat him. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at the adorable ugly sweaters. Those are pretty great. Look at the high pants with the socks. Oh, I really like the reindeer. I did a while ago drop a little bit of money into this. Oh, it's so Father Christmas. I love that it's green too, because Kinley's colors are definitely green. I dropped some money into this for outfits earlier and just hadn't found any that I was really wild about. Like, I love the antlers. Kinley traditionally has antlers or horns of some type. But, those are all midriffy. But I don't like the rest of the outfit that comes with the antlers. So I'm kind of just like, ooh, I like that blue glider, though. That blue glider is very pretty. Ooh. Okay, there is a temptation there. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I am very sad that you can't buy just the hats or just the shirts. You have to buy the whole outfit. Like, I really want these antlers. But I don't want the rest of the outfit at all. Like, this is not my character at all. But I have to buy the whole outfit in order to get the antlers. And that makes me very sad. Because I just want the antlers. Yeah. I mean, what that means is I'm not going to actually buy something until I like almost everything on an outfit. That's just what it means. It just means I'm not going to spend my coins. Like, I am very aware that's how they get you. Unfortunately, I am a very stubborn creature, and I'm like, I don't want to be got that way. So I'm not going to do it. Which, again, sucks because I like this game and I would like to financially support them. But I just don't want to end up with things I don't want. There you are. I'm not sure if you received my mail, but I have need of you. A favor, to be exact. Or perhaps it is better to call it a job. I will, of course, compensate you for the time and effort spent. Now, I would do it myself, but I'm afraid that it would look quite conspicuous with my reputation. Ooh! Ooh, is she getting her hands dirty? I am taking a risk, and I hope you will not disappoint me. Sounds illegal. I'm in. Again, Kinley is such an air sign in this. What you need exactly? Cut to the chase. Always happy to help a friend. No, sounds illegal. I'm in. That should not be a positive. That being said, yes, it is illegal. Very. Zeki has come into possession of a flow battery, and I would like you to purchase it for me. Gasp. What do you need it for? I'm confused. Why do you need me? I'm confused. Why do you need me? I know why, because she doesn't want to be tied to the purchase of a flow battery, but Kinley is obnoxious. Perhaps you are uneducated in the laws governing this land, Ever since the Accord of the First Council was of the Paldean Republic, it has been illegal for Palians to come into possession of flow-powered objects. Grimlarkins are exempt from this law. I would imagine, since the lawmakers could not have predicted the emergence of humanity, your kind are also similarly exempt. So I can only ask you to obtain the flow battery for me. As for its use, are you aware of the Silverwing? No, I've honestly never heard of it. One moment. Here. One moment. Y'all don't get COVID. COVID sucks. Okay. No, I've never heard of it. That does not surprise me, seeing how it is simply a bird. You need a battery to power a bird. For as long as Malray have history, there have been stories of magical silverwings. Yet there has never been evidence they have powers of any sort. Some legends say that a single flap of their wings controls the weather. Others say they can live for 10,000 years on a diet of air alone. And while going through the records left behind in the Temple of the Waves of China, we discovered records of a supposed silverwing nest. I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. My voice is sometimes going, and it sucks when my voice gets all like crackly and gross when I'm, streaming, where I have to talk. The record says it is located in a so-called Temple of the Gales. We located the door to said temple and it was unfortunately locked. It stands to reason that the battery, much like the one you used to unlock the first temple, would unlock this one as well. Okay, so why do you care about the Silverwing? Which is a very Earth answer. This sounds like more of an Eloisa thing. This is gonna piss her off, and it's great. I'm here for it. Ugh, that is exactly right. Someone let it slip to her, and now she won't stop talking about it. If she's allowed to get there first, she'll get herself into all sorts of trouble. Who knows what's inside? She might fall off a bridge, or eat something strange and poison herself, or worse. Make an inaccurate deduction based on unscientific principles and assume that Silverwings can do magic because she finds a magic feather or something. I love this sibling. Right, like this set of siblings is wonderful, and I adore them. As her sister, and keeper of actual knowledge, it falls to me to crush her dreams. Just call me Dream Crusher Kinley. The temples aren't that dangerous, except for all the danger. Oh, that's also a very Kinley. What if Silverwings are magical? I'm gonna go with a water sign on this one. Like, all three of these are really good. But what if the Silverwings are magical, are going to infuriate her? And that is my favorite choice to make when playing a character like Kinley. Nonsense! We would have seen some of those feats by now. Thousands of years of history. And all we have are simply poorly drawn illustrations. Now, if you would approach Zeki and inquire as to the price, I am prepared to pay it. Just get to him before Eloisa does, or we'll never hear the end of it. Do you know about the Order? I'll have you know that I've taken it upon myself to read the chronicles of their history since their founding alongside the Paldean Republic. In fact, I will have our lucky representative review our collection and make new suggestions as to the restrictions section. After all, I have been seeking a reason to cancel the Crime Time subscription. Hello, crew. Welcome on in.
Remember, I'm all.
I'm going to chat with her. I spoke to Kaneta, Gina, and Oni about their overdue books. All of them, Ginny was the only one to apologize. The other two saw no issue with what they did. Kaneta even went so far as to tell me to lighten up. Can you believe it? She got to you first, did she? My sister has some very foolish ideas about some very ordinary birds. Unfortunately, I am concerned that the danger she's in might encounter chasing these illusions are very real. I cannot stop you two from entering the temple, but I will be right here, right there behind you to assure nothing goes wrong. Someone needs to be the responsible adult here, after all.
Back to my books.
Okay. So I want to run and find my Shep. Tish, the sweetest that ever did sweet. Figure out about that quest, and then we might just pop on over to... There's Tish. Hi!
Can't wait to show you what I'm working on.
Oh gosh. Oh, no. How am I supposed to do all of this? Hi, Kinley. I was just going over a mission for Ashe, but don't mind me. How can I help you? Actually, I'm here to help you. Oh my, really? Are you sure it's not too much to ask? What are friends for? If everyone's pitching in, I will too. Ashe's making me. Or swinging a hammer is my favorite hobby. What are friends for is very much a Kinley. Oh, wow. Thank you, Kinley. You can call me at any time in return, okay? So, basically, as she came by my shop, as soon as she read the Duchess's letter, she wanted me to design a brand new series of furniture for the Watcher that's coming to town. I started working on it right away. Clary even lent me some interior design magazines from the capital. I stayed up all night, too. They looked so good. I sent the sketches to Esha, and she called them unfashionable and unimaginative, even after I had Jell look them over. And then she, totally commandeered Reth, walked right up to him, and dragged him off. She said she had some kind of job to do. But that's all right. Every challenge is a learning opportunity. Reth can make friends with Esha, and I can redo the sketches and gather the materials and build the items and... Don't worry, I can help. Manuel Labor is my middle name. Definitely not a Kinley answer. Are you okay? You seem stressed. Hank, are you okay? Everything is completely fine. Completely, totally, 100% A-okay. Look at all these new furniture recipes, Kinley. I'm not worried at all. Nope. I guess I get the feeling you're an air-type personality. Why? Because my brother's an air-type, and you two are pretty similar to each other.
Let's get together again soon.
She and I used to be the same personality type. But last minute I got more options to be air sign, and I'm really glad I did because I got to go through the so I finished the Shep quest. She is my Shep. And I got the little, you get a little thing. And that little thing is real cute. And I like the air sign one so much more than I like the fire type.
Another day, another
Fire
chance
is what I
for
used to be.
freedom.
You buyin' or selling? Please tell me buyin', because for reasons I can't legally get into, I'm suddenly in need of a lot of cash. Oh, if you're selling a flow battery. Well, ain't this ironic? My problem suddenly sounds a lot like your problem, too. See, the magistrate just confiscated a single item from my stocks. I'll bet you can guess which item. A tiny magical dancing Chappa statue. Well, that was a waste of time. Which item did she take? Is that illegal? I'm really torn between a tiny magical dancing Chappa statue and which item did she take. Both will annoy Zeki. And I don't know which is the funnier answer. Because they're both really funny. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with which did she take,
Come back
because...
for some good deals, pal.
Oh, I guess I took too long.
Look what the Ormu dragged in.
Which item did she take? The flow battery. She heard me advertising it around and swooped in. See, it's illegal for me to possess that flow battery. It just ain't legal. It's legal for me to possess that flow battery. It just ain't legal for me to sell it to a Majari. And since she took the battery before we could sell it, well, I wasn't doing nothing wrong. And she's a smart lady. She knows she ain't got a leg to stand on. But now the thing's tied up in paperwork and petitions. She's trying to wear me down with bureaucracy. It could be months, maybe years before I get that battery back. Which means years until you can pluck it up from my paws for a pretty price. Unless... Heist time? Please say it's heist time. Ha! You read my mind, pal. Look, she seized it illegally, so it's only fair that we seize it back. You help me out, and I'll give you the battery for free. After all, getting one over on Esha is worth 100 of the things. We're definitely not sure. Like, that is not even an option. I've been waiting entire life to steal from the rich. Fine, if it's the only way. It sounds like fun. Sounds like fun. Haha, it is. My heists are like a national pastime for my people. Never had a boring one. So, here's the plan. Esha's almost certainly locked up the battery somewhere in City Hall. But I have it on good authority. She keeps the master key on her person at all times. It just so happens that her and Kenley's anniversary party is tonight. And the whole village is invited. So, you and I will be attending this party. And when the time is right, you start distracting. I'll swipe the key when she's not looking. Easier than taking milk from a kitten. Which I would never do, by the way. I ain't a monster. There's no way we can lose. I've been told I'm a very distracting person. Some of these lines are more Kinley than I think I could think of. You and me both, pal. Guess it's all our natural charisma. Meet me tonight, and we'll get this party started, huh? And if you're going to be late, make sure it's fashionable. Do you know about the order? Between you and me, kid, the order's bad for business. I'll be on my best behavior, but I ain't stepping a single paw anywhere near the fuzz. But you know, if something were to just slip into my hands, I don't see why I shouldn't just hold on to it. I'm ready to liberate a flow battery. Oh, I need a little more time. We're not going to do that yet. Chat with Zeki. If you want to get anything from any part of Palia, Grimarkin have a secret way of shipping stuff from here to there, just like that. Can't tell you exactly how we do it, but it involves the aid of a short-range teleportation technology.
I'll see you soon, all right?
Alrighty. So the last thing I'm going to do... I want to see if this NPC is here. Oh, look at the little tree! Okay. So there's Kinley and Kinley, which I did not know this NPC's name when I created this. When I decided to play as this character, I had created this character long before this game. Okay. So I am actually gonna call it here. Is my little sandcat? My little sandcat is following me around. I'm gonna call it here for this for today. Zeki's voice, doing Zeki's voice kind of did my throat in. Not gonna lie. But it is actually really nice to see how nicely this plays on the Switch. I was not entirely sure how that was gonna go. So that's awesome. It is now time. We are gonna pop over here and do this thing, which means I need to come here and update Cadent Fear this to Pokémon. Done? Okay. So, this also came out today. The new DLC. All of the things came out today for some reason. Tiny friend. Somewhat related incident. I always name my character in Persona. Toko Ryu in Persona 5 has a party number named Batoko. Hilarity ensues. Wow, that's always fun. Gods, I have no idea what's in my party. I was probably... Okay, so I'm going to do a quick BRB because my throat is very mad at me. My voice is scratchy, and I need hot tea to counter that. So I'm going to just take just the shortest of BRBs, and I will BRB in just a moment. Hang out, and then we'll come back and we'll check out what this rotototo is. 1 second. All right, there we go. I am back. Apologies for that. That is exactly how long it takes my kettle to boil. And I will be pouring hot tea down my throat just after those fresh jasmine leaves start to brew. So, hello everyone. Hey JD, welcome on in. I am doing much better, thank you. For those of you who are new here, as we are streaming on LifeSpace for the first time tonight, I am Kay. I am a TTRPG performer, GM, and producer, and I also play video games. I work in video games by day. We may get our co-host up here. Yes, this is Gilmore. Here, say hi, Gil. Gilmore says it's an hour until treat time, which means I would like treats right now, please. Let's see if we can get a good view of the Gilmore. I do the streaming thing couple times a week. My co-host, David, also does some streaming. And Gilmore likes to help us out in the best of ways. Good job, little buddy. Oh, ow. He dropped the treat and he had to go get it. But I am a shiny Pokemon hunter. Before Scarlet Violet came out, I had a complete living shiny Pokedex of every legally obtainable shiny. And now I am working on patching in the holes that came with the new one and then the new shinies that are being released. Hey, Small. Here. Come here. Come here. Sit up, please. Good job. So, hello, Prophets TV. We have a person hanging out on LiveSpace. Thank you for hanging out, Prophets. So, this is the Pokemon. We're about to step into the new Pokemon DLC, the something disc, the Indigo disc. I think that's it. This is Clavel. Do I have the pleasure of speaking to Miss Demphy? Yep, that's me. My. It certainly does this old heart good to hear being greeted with such lively response. Now, if I could take but a moment of your time, there is something we must discuss. Miss Demphy, you're about to be presented with an exceptional opportunity. But you already know of Unova Region's Blueberry Academy, I presume? Of course, yes, we did the last DLC. Full disclosure, I've not beaten the last DLC yet, but we are familiar with it. Indeed. Tales of your school's trip to Kitakami with the Blueberry cohort reached even my office. In any case, the director of Blueberry Academy happens to be an old friend of mine. And he told me that he would be delighted to host you as an exchange student at his school. Thank you for the follow, Prophets TV. I believe it would be a fine chance for you to learn even more about the world. One should always take advantage of new challenges like this, don't you think? Though I must confess, I was a bit surprised that Blueberry's own director would specify you by name. Oh, you might need to beat the previous DLC. No idea how it would work otherwise. I'm not planning on going for too terribly much longer tonight, but we'll see. Still, I think it best that you meet the man at least once to find out what he might be thinking. He is admittedly a bit of a character, but not to worry. I'll be there with you when you meet him. Once you feel ready to respond to his offer, I ask that you come by my office so we can discuss the specifics together. Ah, and do feel free to prioritize your ongoing school trip, though, if you so wish. This student exchange matter can wait a little while. Now, I won't take any more of your time. Do take care until we speak again. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just see if we can. Let's see what we can get done. Alrighty. Yeah, it may very well say, like, oh, please finish your exchange studies before you come and do this. Which, I mean, is fair and valid. Oh yeah, I got... There were some Pokemon you could download, y'all. This is a shiny Lucario, too. I've been breeding. Oh, hey, Rex, thank you for the follow over on LiveSpace. Can you tell what I've been after? These little buddies here. Okay, so these are things I want to keep. So I will... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Move. Shiny buddy. I love shiny buddies. We always need a legal Darkrai. Let's move you over. Move you over. And then, like, our bestest buddy, Iron Hands. He's gonna be overkill, but that's fine. I've gotten one little strawberry Pommy. This is just a perfect that I'm breeding off of. But yeah, I really enjoy hunting the shinies, and I'm very excited because I know that there's a new shiny hunting method that I no more sandwiches. Do any of you understand how much I hate? Hold on, I cannot specify this enough. I hate the sandwich mini game. I hate it. Hold on. I hate it. So it's very exciting that I will not have to do the freaking sandwich mini game to do egg or shinies or I'm so excited. This is the quality of life I have been screaming and demanding for a very long time. I do want to see. Gimme. Oh, that's already received. Oh, did we not get a Blueberry Academy uniform? Do I have to unlock it? I would very much like to stop wearing orange. I don't know why. I don't know what game has... Hey, Faison, welcome on in. I don't know what game has trained me that pressing in the left stick is run. But it's not run in Palia or this, and I keep pressing it to try to run. Okay, good. Thank you. Oh, what have we here? I know I've seen your face somewhere before. Who were you again? I'm Damphy. Oh, that's right. You're Damphy. Yes, yes. I know you. Now then, now that you're here, let's get going. Wait just a moment, Director Cyrano. Pretty much every game on PS2 made me press down run, right? Oh, hello there, Valley. You're as lively as always. I didn't realize you were here. There's some interesting energy between these two. I am very curious and very excited. And also, I'm going to just take the moment to shout out, coming up on Wednesday, as I think everyone in the chat knows, except for maybe our newest followers. Sunday, we are doing a charity TTRPG with some incredible people. If you're hanging out here, I don't actually know if you're the TTRPG nerds that I am, but we've got Katie Asaurus, we've got Holly Conrad, we've got Latia Chakis, we've got Persephone Roth, we've got Candace the Magnificent, and Jen Mac Youngles. We're going to be playing a puntacular holiday charity game, raising money for Extra Life for kids, and I am so excited. I have already inflicted psychic damage on David with the puns in this script, in this module, so I'm very excited. So excited, I am volunteering that morning, and it's outside, so I'll be joining the game while I thaw out. Ooh, yeah, you're gonna have a case of the Frozy Toesies, and I wish you a very quick warm-up. But good on you for volunteering. Of course I'm here. As the director of this academy, where else would I be? And do address me with more properly while students are present, would you? Hey, JD's also here! Look at all these awesome people supporting me by putting their faces on multiple platforms. Thank you all. More importantly, what are you doing out here? I thought we had agreed to meet in my office. Did we? Must have slipped my mind. Anyway, what's it matter? The student. This is the student, right? Well, yes, she is, but... I'm getting a thermal shirt and leggings tomorrow. I was not made for the cold. Same. Big same. I do apologize, Miss Danfer. You must be terribly confused. This is Director Cyrano of Blueberry Academy. As I mentioned on the phone, he's interested in accepting you as an exchange student. Yep, that's me, Director Cyrano. Did I not mention that? One look at our young friend here makes me suspect you indeed failed to clarify that point. I'm getting to voice act a lot of, like, grumpy, snooty characters today, and y'all, grumpy, snooty is one of my favorite things to play out. Which is funny, because I don't actually play too many of them in TTRPGs. I wish you all of the warmth, Mallory. Speaking of, why did you request Miss Damphy specifically to take part in your exchange program? Excellent question, Valley. It's very simple. You see, the reason is... Why did I put in that request? Oh, that's right. My sources told me there was a student here worth keeping an eye on. I asked around a bit, and you do seem to have left an impression on quite a lot of people. Now that I've gotten to meet you myself, yeah, I've got a good feeling about you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Director Cyrano. I'd just love for you to come visit my school. You would be a breath of fresh air, so to speak. Well, if anything can be said about Director Cyrano, it's that he's got a keen eye for talent. I would be thrilled if you went to Blueberry Academy and got to know the students there. But only if you're willing to go, of course. Think of it as a chance to further expand upon your treasure hunt. I thought I was done with the treasure hunt. Like, let's be honest, extracurricular activities suck. Right? I am not an academia person. I put in my time. I served my time in the system that is the American school system. I got my Bachelor of Arts. And I'm done. I'm good. I don't want to have to revisit it in these games. I don't want to have to do it ever. Yeah, they actually got to teach class at this school. I went through all of the BS classes that you went through to get stuff in the base game. Like, I sat through the classes and took the tests, and it was all BS. I did it. I'm done. Ugh. So sorry, Elle. I wish I could accompany Miss Damphy, but I'm afraid I must ask you to watch over her in my stead. I keep getting LinkedIn messages, and quite frankly, I'm not going back for number 4. I'm done. Fair. You will watch over her, won't you? Of course. I'd never let anything happen to one of your students. The emphasis on your students is mine, but it also feels incredibly accurate somehow. If I get one more message about going back to school, I'll scream. Fortunately, I am old enough where no one's trying to get me to go back to school. Everyone just wants me to work for like $25K a year, full time, without benefits. In, you know, Seattle or San Francisco, where that is so far from a living wage. I hope this experience leads you to even more you can treasure. Best of luck to you. He really didn't put up much of a fight. I don't know what's up with this. It already feels fishy and shady. Seems like he knows that. Really seems like he should have put up more of a fight. They keep wanting me to hire people, but like I am unemployed. Yeah. My game is not yet out. This week I learned that we announced my game at the last E3 ever. And while that is an incredible bucket list thing of I not only got to announce a video game that I worked on at E3, I got to work on the announcement plan for E3, and it was the last E3. So, again, really cool bucket list, things I didn't think I would get to do. But also, yikes. Just yikes and sadness. But yeah, it really seems like some's fishy here, and he should have put up more of a fight. And I guarantee you, it was because the creepy lady, who was totally not a villain in the last DLC, recommended me. Just give me a holler whenever you're ready to head to my Blueberry Academy. Let's see if I can, or if he's going to tell me I have to finish the other DLC first. Are you ready to kick off your studies abroad at Blueberry Academy? Yes. Great. Then let... Oh, the little hat! He's so cute! How did he get so cute? I really like his scarf, too. Like, there's something about him that's shady. And I don't know if he's actually shady, or if he's just being manipulated by shady people. Also, folks, I updated the overlay, and I think I need to fix the, I think I need to change the color on the social stuff over there. But I don't know. David likes this overlay a bit more too, which makes me happy. I want David to be happy. And I like that there's the grid. No, we're still fighting with overlays and branding and all of that good stuff. Ta-da! We're here. Now you can be the mysterious transfer student who's good at everything, right? It's like I'm in an anime. Welcome to my Grand Blueberry Academy. I like the LinkedIn folks who repeatedly try to sell me stuff after I tell them that my department does not use what they offer, especially after I tell them that I'm a contractor and don't make the purchase decision. Look, I too have many complaints about LinkedIn. However, for those of you who don't know the deep lore of K-Damn-Fear, I used to work for Red Bull. And I had people... You know how people like to send you cold emails and cold messages on LinkedIn to sell a thing? I had people track me down at parties in person. I was at the Discord PAX East party, back when Discord didn't suck. Sorry, Discord, you kind of suck now. You kind of really suck now. Back when Discord didn't suck, I was in the fucking Discord invite-only awesome party. And people were pulling out their phones. I saw them out of the corner of my vision. I pretended I didn't see because it's so awkward. Pulling out their phones, like talking to a friend and being like, yeah, da, 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 and then approaching me and being like, you work for Red Bull. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. And they would pitch me and I'd be like, that's cool. We don't do that, right? That thing, we don't do things that would require the thing that you're trying to sell me right now. And they're like, that's cool. Can you link me with people who do? And I'm like, no, no, no. The whole company does not. It was very awkward. Like, yes, LinkedIn is annoying. I am so happy when it comes in through LinkedIn or email that I can either just delete or mark as spam. In person is a new level of hell. Just a whole new level of hell. Yeah, it was not fun. Yeah, again, a big part of the reason I have the Twitter following that I do is because I worked for Red Bull and I work on a video game. So I have a lot of people who follow me for no reason other than they're like, oh, this person can get me things. And I'm like, I really can't, but thank you for the follow, question mark. Back to the game. This is just actually the entrance. The school itself is mostly underwater. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and did you notice? Also, I love the cut of his jacket, how it's shorter in the front and then it's shorter in the back and then it's longer in the front. I really like that freaking cut. Or is that just his scarf? That might just be a scarf, but I would like it if it was an asymmetrical front to back. Look at how blue the place is. I can't tell you how long I spent picking the perfect blueberry color. Let's see what else. Like, I love this guy's grand tour of his school. It's underwater. It's blue. Cool. What are the selling points? It's underwater. It's blue. Can't really think of much else important. Perhaps you have something you'd like to ask me. Well, okay, yeah, good. Why is the school underwater? If you say because I like fish, really? That's what you're curious about. Well, it's your main selling point so far. Well, it's very simple. You see, it's because the school building is attached to an undersea plant that develops natural resources. Does she have elf ears? Is the camera about to turn around and show me a Pokemon? Because here's the thing. We had Hot Mommy Professor with fangs, and that was a problem. That was a problem for me. Hot Mommy with fangs. If we now get Hot Mommy Pokemon character with elf ears, I don't... Yes, right, exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, they're just clips. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, she can have a cuter voice then. If she was like a high elf Pokemon person, the voice was going to have to be always on point, aren't you, Lacey?
Oh no, it was nothing. Do we have a guest today?
Her little one-gloved hand, gloved all but the thumb, is a little bit weird. Just gonna say. We do! Damphy is here as part of the exchange program. Make her feel welcome,
Oh, hold on. This is the exchange student from the Paldea region? Suppose I didn't introduce myself, did I? I'm Lacey, one of the second-year students here. You must really be something special, you know. It's rare for Director Cyrantro to remember the name of a new student.
Ha! Just call me out, why don't you? Actually, I've got an idea. Why don't you explain how things work around here, Lacey?
You want me to do it?
Well, yeah. You know this tour guide stuff isn't my strong suit. What is your strong suit? You don't remember students, you don't remember names, you don't remember why you built your school underwater.
Well, that's certainly true, but still, I imagine there must be someone more suitable than me. Oh, please don't take it like... It's not that I don't want to show you around or anything, but Director Cyrantro just has this bit of a habit of pushing his duties onto me, you see.
Oh. I mean, look, I also like blue. I know everyone looks at me, looks at my overlays, and they're like, purple. But I also like blue. Like, this color blue right here, right now, that's an excellent color of blue.
And it's just not right.
Oh, she's so cute. You're really letting me have it today, aren't you?
That said, this might be my chance to get to know the new students everyone's talking about. I knew the new student... before anyone else can. This might be my chance to get to know the new student everyone's talking about before anyone else can.
I like her little hair clips, even if they're deceptive. I would have liked her more with elf ears.
That decides it. I will take this task.
Excellent.
Now then, let's head straight down this bridge and to the entrance. On you go. I wanted to hear more about the blue.
Can he tell me more about the blue? You can get a gorgeous view of the sunset from this walkway, you know. Oh, I wanted to hear about the blue. Rude. R-O-O-D.
Are you the new student people keep talking about? You don't look that strong. At our school, you won't cut it if you can't hold your own in a Pokemon battle.
My sibling in Dice. My sibling in Dice. My level 100 Iron Hands would like to have a word with you. And stretch. Okay, I guess I can't talk to him. Oh. Cutscene. I was gonna go wander. I was gonna do the RPG thing and go talk to everyone. Oh, is someone cruising for a butt kicking? It's such a pretty color of blue.
This is the entrance to Blueberry Academy. Our school puts a great deal of emphasis on the art of Pokemon battling. We hold official matches in this central court right here at the entrance, and any student can freely utilize the court if it's not in use otherwise. I think it's safe to say that you'll be battling more here than at any other school.
Oh. Well, that's not. I mean, that's fine. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Dr. Cyrano, I think perhaps it's fine if you just leave the tour to me. Still, it's really relaxing here with the sea breeze blowing over you. Even when no one is battling, you often see students lazing about the stands. Oh, and there's one other quality of life to our school that you'll likely find very surprising. Wild Pokemon sometimes terrestrialize here.
Really?
Oh, I suppose that's not anything special to someone from Paldea, is it?
The terrestrial phenomenon was first discovered in the Paldea region, after all. But we've taken things a step further than you and your terra orbs. We've developed some neat tech ourselves, something that lets us control the terrestrial phenomenon on our own turf. I'll bet that piques your interest, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. Tell me more. Sir, I think it would be easier to understand how all of that works if we go to the lower level. If you could put a little pin in that thought?
Always thinking ahead. That's our Lacey. Oh, you know what? I think it'd be great if the two of you had a battle.
What? Right now?
Poor Lacey. Why not? I'd like to see what Damphy is capable of. And our Lacey is a member of the Elite Four in the league club we have going on here. To say nothing of the influence of her father, one of the Anuva region's famed gym leaders. I'll bet you'll learn a thing or two.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't go spreading all that personal information without asking first. It's just not right. X-Card.
Look, as a TTRPG person, X-Card is completely valid. Just pop up your Wonder Woman gauntlets whenever things are not okay. Give me a good show now, you two.
I'm sorry, but there's no negotiating with Director Cyrano once he gets an idea in his head. There's no way he'll move on with the tour unless we've given him his battle.
Do you have a disposable Pokemon? Because I'm about to end their life. Yeah.
Besides, I have to admit I'm a little excited myself at the chance to battle you. Here at Blueberry Academy, we tend to go for double battles. Let's give one a try and get to know each other a little better.
Okay, so double battles, so I gotta keep in mind who I've got both at the first and the second slot in my party. I'm still so sad that you don't have elf ears. Okay, Lacey. Let's go. Let's see what you got. Oh. Oh, you're about to have a very rough day, my friend. I suppose I'm representing Blueberry Academy in this battle. I'll try not to disappoint. Whew. Okay, well. Yeah, that's the correct reaction there. Shaking that thing. Our ducky's shaking that thing. I am absolutely going to crush her dreams, and I only feel a little bad about it.
Looks like my plus-minus strategy isn't working. Guess it's time to go all out with pure strength.
The Excadrill breaks the mold. Yeah, we'll do another close combat.
Excadrill, sweetie. Let's shake them to their core.
At least she calls him sweetie. That's cute. Oh, yep, that's bad. I mean, look. I don't mind battles. Battles are just not the primary reason I play Pokemon.
Oh, would you look at that? You go right after those type weaknesses with precision, don't you?
Let's send you in. We really don't have to worry too much about any of this. We'll just do this for whomever she sends out next. It's something different that's not a one-time gimmick, at least. I mean, yes, I am so over the one-time gimmick. It's Mega Evolution. No, it's Gigantamaxing. No, it's Z moves. No, it's that, like, just pick a thing.
That was quite a harsh blow. Let's see.
I really liked... Oh, she doesn't have anyone else. Cool. I really genuinely did like Mega Evolution. But it just sucks that it's gone. It just poofed.
Well, you beat me soundly. Spectacular. You really are quite skilled. I wish I could have seen you terrestrialize one of your Pokemon, though. I'd love to see how someone from Paldea does it.
Oops, was I supposed to do that? Well, you'll just have to keep hanging out with me.
The students here at Blueberry Academy were only recently issued Terra Orbs. So I hope you'll be able to teach us more about them.
Well done to the both of you. You really battled it out Blueberry style. Speaking of style, I forgot I had a uniform for you. You'll feel like you fit right in as you're dressing the part. Oh, please don't suck. Oh, please don't be it. Okay, acceptable. Acceptable. I don't really like the top, but at least it's blue. It suits you beautifully. Now that's what I call fashion. Oh, and you can take this as well. I gotta change the backpack, though. That backpack is not gonna work for me. Indigo style card. Oh boy, more haircuts. That's great. That should give you a few more options when you visit shops and salons and such in Paldea.
Now that you look the part, and hopefully feel it too, why don't we head into the school? You can pick where you want to go from the gate over there. Come on, I'll show you the pride of Blueberry Academy, our world-famous terrarium.
I do like a terrarium, but here's what we're gonna do first. Because I am that person. Okay, first off, we're gonna save. Because I am a shiny hunter, so I do not have autosave on. And it has bit me in the butt more than once. Let's do this really quick. Because, you know, I am all about the cosmetics in this game, and they're finally letting me change clothing into something that's not orange. Apologies to anyone who likes orange. It's just not my color. But let's see if I can... Oh, that's right. They're not going to let me... I look like a lab technician. Like, who thought that's a good-looking uniform? Okay, okay. I know I'm not going to like this one. Oh, it's actually not that bad. What's the winter uniform look like? Okay. I don't hate it. There's a club outfit you can get that I really... Ooh, good to know. Tracksuit, I'm sure I'm not going to like. Yeah, no. Okay. Was it the autumn uniform that I liked? I mean, I don't like it, but at least it's blue. I wish I could keep these blue pants and just change out the shirt. How does the winter uniform look again? I might the winter one, but we're gonna have to change out, we're gonna have to get some better shoes. Which means I'm probably gonna have to... Oh, we're definitely not doing sandals. Okay, we're gonna have to buy some shoes. Those are fine for now. Those gloves are hideous, so we're not doing them.
Isn't there a way to do no gloves?
Oh, X. Much better. Backpack. We need a better backpack. Yeah, no. Back to this one. That one's good. We don't need hats or helmets. We don't. We like our glasses, and we got a purple phone case, so we good. Okay. Yes. Okay. I just how do I save? Yes. Okay. I'm still not wild about the all blue, but it is still better than the hideous orange. I do wish I could have suspenders with it. Okay, I know there's a hair salon around here somewhere. I don't think we're going to change the hair, because let's face it, it is pretty close to my cut. But we're just going to look. We're just going to see if there's anything. If there's anything we need. Hairstyling. Wow, that's a choice. Oh. That's cute. They've definitely got some better haircuts in here. Wow, it gets real poofy on that side, doesn't it? Shoulder length bob. Center part bob. Short bangs. Poor ugly hairstyles, right? Once upon a time, this was decently close to my hair. Okay. And yeah, we are just 100%. The undercut bob is cute. Are you sure you want to stick with your current hairstyle? Yes. Okay. I assumed that was what was going to happen, but we just had to check. You all understand how it is. It's like, oh, new hairstyle? Nope, none of them are me. Cool. Thanks. Appreciate. Okay. So, we are here. We are flying back. Can I not fly? Fly here. Thank you. Yes. If only that worked in real life. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately in real life you have to get the haircut and then you're like, oh no. Oh no. Or even worse, you get the haircut and you're like, oh yeah, this is different. I think I like it. And then like a month later you look in the mirror, or look, usually no, you don't look in the mirror. You look at a picture of yourself with that haircut and go, oh no. Okay, you can get to the school facilities using the gates on either side of this desk. Oh, okay. Where do I want to go? We only have one option, so I guess that's where we're headed. Let's go! It's so blue! Yes, hello. I likes the blue. I likes the blue a lot. God. The other outfit is so cute except for the stupid top. I wish I could mix and match the pants and the shirts. How come they get to accessorize and I don't?
This is it. The park beneath the sea that has gained renown around the world. Our very own terrarium.
Look, you say it's gained renown around the world, but I played all of the Paldea region, and they didn't say anything about your park. And I played an entire game set in Unova, and not even Unova spoke about your park or your school. So I don't think it has as much renown as you would like to think it does. Sorry. Truth hurts.
We may be underwater, but the projectors built into the walls and ceilings make it feel like we're actually outside, don't they? We've been able to create comfortable environment for Pokemon through technology.
I designed all this myself, and believe me, it wasn't cheap. You do dress like a rich boy.
Within this dome, there are 4 distinct biomes. Here we have the nice and toasty subtropical savanna biome. Then off to your right, you can see the breezy tropical coastline biome. Further out to your left, you'll see the craggy, crunchy, rugged canyon biome.
It's like cayenne biome. That's spicy.
Last but not least, way out in the distance, we have the Arctic and snowy polar biome. Each biome's air temperature and humidity levels are regulated with the utmost care. That's why you can find completely different Pokemon species living in each area.
We sure put a lot of effort into it.
Tell me, Damphy, which biome tickles your fancy? Off the bat.
Well, not the cold one. Either subtropical or coastal. I don't know, chat. What do you think? I have no idea if this will have any actual gameplay impact. But what do you think? Subtropical or tropical? I do enjoy both tropical and subtropical areas. Beach episode. Once more, unto the beach.
Oh, goodness, really? It seems that you and I will get along just fine then. That's my favorite, too.
You have a joke.
The breezy atmosphere is just so calming. If you need to heal up your team while you're down there, feel free to use the self-serve healing machines we've installed around the terrarium. Now then, Director Cyrano, can you explain to us why crystal forms here and how the wild Pokemon are able to terrestrialize?
But don't you know already, Lacey, that... Oh, I get it. You want me to do the talking. I can't decide if it's air-friendly, so I'm going to hold off on it. But good choices were made. Excellent. Feel free to use the soft serve healing machine. It's delicious. In that case, let me show you. The reason is actually right above our heads. That there is the terrarium core, which presides over all that happens in the terrarium. This feels like an AI that's going to go out of control, and we've already fought that once in this game. Spoiler alerts for the game I'm playing. It contains a fluid we've jam-packed full of a special material from Paldea. It's constantly emitting terrestrial energy. That's what allows Pokemon to terrestrialize in the dome. Okay. So he's pumping the air full of chemicals, is what I'm hearing. We are all going to get cancer. Excellent. Has this been tested? Do we know the side effects?
Wonderful. Well said, sir. That's exactly right.
She just told him, the guy who created all this, that he's exactly right. I respected her setting down boundaries. Firm, clear, direct boundaries are excellent, but now she's just condescending. I don't think this man would test anything. Fair. Absolutely fair.
Though, I still don't know what that special material is within the terrarium core itself.
That's like 6 red flags right there.
It's never been shared publicly, has it?
7 red flags right there. Ho ho ho. You want to know? Well, in fact, it's 12 red flags. Now, what was it? I've plumb forgotten. Briar put all of it together, so I'm not certain myself. This is so bad. We are all going to die of radiation poisoning. Can I get some stem cell sprinkles with my soft serve healing? Exactly. Like, whew.
That's what I thought you might say. Bong, 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 bong.
I mean, he made it in the way that rich people make things, which is that they had a vague idea, wrote enough checks to make other people actually like build the plans and put it together and do all of the hard work and all of the thinking, and he just wrote the check to make it happen. That's my assumption.
Practical battle class will commence shortly in the coastal biome. Students participating in this class should make their way to the coastal biome now.
I do like the chimes. They're they're so much better than
Oh, it looks like you're just in time to see the class session, too. This is too good a chance to pass up. Why don't you join us, Damphy? You can get your first taste of our school's classes.
Sure, let's go. Let's go.
I love to see that sort of passion for education.
Didn't I just say I do not like the school systems?
I'll go ahead and register the terrarium map to your Rotom phone for you. She's got little bows on her phone case.
And she did the thing.
It's fun to take a stroll through the terrarium on your own. And I think it'd be more of a hassle than anything if you had me holding your hand. So yep, that settles it. Please find your way to the class site in the coastal biome on your own.
Well, that doesn't seem like I'm needed here.
Wait, sir, you don't...
But I've made sure that a dorm room has been all set up for you, Damphy, so don't forget to give it a visit later. Oh yes, and one more thing. Could you open your Pokédex app for me?
More Pokemon! More Pokemon!
Catch as many Pokemon here in the terrarium as you please. Don't be afraid to go swashbuck wild. Ha ha ha! It's your student life here at Blueberry Academy, so remember to live it up to the fullest.
And there he goes. Well, you can see... you can at least count on me to be around when you need me. So there's no call for concern. It's probably time we both head to class. I'll be waiting for you to join us at the coastal biome.
It's okay, that wasn't too terribly bad. Attend class at the coastal biome.
Can I can.
I love the savannah biome because it's where you can find Blitzel, and Blitzel's the greatest. You'll find different Pokemon if you cross over into one of the other biomes. We don't need to heal up. If you use this machine next to me here, you can get your Pokemon healed in a jiffy. So many Pokemon, but not a shiny Pokemon, but a shiny thing to grab. I have been told to go and do the stuff rather than get distracted by catching all of the Pokemon. Think you're good at double battles? Why don't you test that theory by battling me? You're challenged by Darius. He looks like a Darius, doesn't he? Like, yeah, I'm the best at battles. And you're gonna regret this. We'll just hyper voice the both of you. And then you can liquidation. Oh yeah, hi y'all. I make Pokemon noises. I would apologize, but I can't help it. Shaking that thing. You didn't have to tell me twice. You're an ace at double battles. Oh, 4,000. We got some nice cash money there. Okay, actually, where do we need to go? Okay. Set its destination. Who was going the wrong direction? Me. Who always goes the wrong direction? Me. Who is constantly lost, IRL and in video games? Why, it's me, your friend, Kay. Okay, dearling, you're adorable. Get out of the way of the item. I would like it, please. I don't want to fight you. Oh, you're a swashbuck. I'm not gonna lie, when I played Kinley in the Girl by Moonlight game, which is a magical girl TTRPG. Why is there a nest if there's nothing in it for me to steal? One of the influences I had for their look was swashbuck. I was like, ooh, they could have little... Because look, depending upon the setting and the lore of the world, etc., Kinley usually has horns. Sometimes they're big, sometimes they're small. Sometimes they're goat-y, like curled like a ram's. But this time, like, it was a very magical girl whimsy, and I wanted to lean into the whimsy. So I gave them antlers, and I was like, they could be like a swashbuck, and they could have, like, little flowers. Just constantly shedding little flower petals. It would be really cute. And so, yes. Kinley, in magical girl form, is a swashbuck. In spring form. Stuff! Wow, you're just out here? I can't talk to you. Okay. Where do I need to be? Further along. Say Chansey! Alola, friend. I'm a big fan of Pokemon from the Alola region. Do you have an Alolan Golem in your party or boxes? If so, I'd sure love to see it. I do not. I just can't seem to find an Alolan Golem. You know, I might, but... Hashtag not today. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. But are those... We all can agree that that looks like a thing that shouldn't be in a Pokemon game, right? Like, I'm not... Okay. Okay. Very unfortunate placement there. Okay, glad that those two are even worse. Okay, okay. We were saved by the cutscene. I don't have to spend any more time on this. Oh, Damphy. Pokemon with the adult content. Yep. Look, I worked for DeviantArt. I saw a lot of Pokemon adult content, and I don't miss it. I don't miss it. I really don't.
Whisper, whisper. You didn't have any trouble finding the place?
It was fine.
Whisper, whisper. I'm so glad to hear it.
Alola, everyone. Shall we get started? Looks like we have a new face here with us today. I'm sure you're all enjoying the tropical climb we've recreated here at the coastal biome. But remember, it's really for the many Pokemon you'll find living here, adapted for such weather. One such species has even grown exceptionally larger than it might in other regions, thanks to all the light it's exposed to here. That's right, certain species of Pokemon can have a completely different appearance depending upon the region. We call that a regional form. And that brings us to today's task. I'd like each of you to catch one of these Pokemon, specifically an Alolan form Pokemon. When you've got one, come back and report to me. Now get catching!
Many of our classes here at Blueberry Academy are practical ones like this. So off you go. Don't overthink it and just do your best for this class.
Look at... Wait a minute. Actually teaching about the Pokemon world? I know. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? How did no... Hire me to work on your game so you don't put these things in your game. And you don't end up with people like me making content about it. So you are an Alolan Pokemon, but I don't think you're an Alolan form. There's a difference. No thoughts, just vibes. I like this person.
I'm just vibing. You?
No thoughts, just vibes. I'm just vibing.
You?
Oh, it's just zooming right in on my burb, shaking that thing. Whoa. Whoa. Do you have any more? Do you have any more? Nope. Thing is thingin'.
I guess you managed to keep your focus.
Okay, so... What are you? I can't tell what you are. I think you're the little psychic cat. Which is decidedly not what I need. I need a piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh, piece of candy. Looking for an Alolan form, Alolan form, Alolan form. I'm looking for an Alolan form. La 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 la. Because again, Alolan Pokemon, but that shouldn't count for an Alolan form. If that's what they're asking for. I do like those trees, though.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Teaching lessons about Pokemon in my Pokemon game? Unacceptable.
Ooh, Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. If you evolve, you might be in a lowland form. Well, you might be in a lowland form because you got the little hairs. We'll try you. I need to buy some more quick balls. The only Pokemon lessons you're allowed to learn is how to catch a Pokemon. And we won't let you skip that tutorial. Ever. Diglett was caught. Okay. Diglett has been added to the Pokedex. The things growing from its head are whiskers and have become metallic. Diglett communicates with its comrades by waving them. So cool. This is definitely in a lowland form. Okay. Let's head back to dear old teacher. Ooh, piece of candy. I apologize. The piece of candy joke will never get old to me, which is a problem. Did you manage to catch an Alolan form Pokemon for me? That's one, all right! You have done, without a doubt. You have, without a doubt, got yourself an Alolan Diglett. It wobbles the metallic whiskers that sprout from its head to communicate with its comrades. Wait, Damphy, you already finished the assignment? It was a walk in the park. Literally, I'm in a park. I'm in a Pokemon park and I went and caught a Pokemon. You told me to go catch a Pokemon in a Pokemon park. So paddling isn't your only talent, then. You've got a knack for catching Pokemon. There's a thing called toxic positivity. Whenever I hear someone say, oh, piece of candy, it reminds me of the time friends and I were playing Diablo 2, and to keep track of what areas they'd explored already, they were dropping like 1 gold every few feet. And then I came along. I think along came the party member who joined late. Oh no. Oh no! Yeah, there was a joke on a TV show which really I don't... You know those shows that aren't good? They aren't funny, but they're highly quotable? It was one of those. There was a show where there was a celebrity who they kept catching in a box because they just kept putting down candy trails and it just kept happening. And so now it's always, ooh, piece of candy. It's easy to see how high-level students must be at Mirage Academy. All right, everyone, gather round. We're all out of time for today, so that'll have to be it for this class session. That was a very short class. Yeah, I know what it's from originally, yeah. If you didn't manage to catch a Pokemon on time, it'll be your homework to complete before our next session. Class dismissed. That friend was quoting that as they came along and picked up the gold bits. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I feel like people would have been salty. Pokemon has toxic positivity in spades. Kingdom Hearts does it too, but they're actually making that a character arc. Man, really? Guess I'm stuck with homework. So, Damphy, what did you think of your first Blueberry class? I'm gonna say it was fun because saying it was easy just seems insulting. Really? That makes me so happy to hear that. Oh, I was supposed to go make an appearance in the club room. Shoot. I'm afraid this will have to be the end of our little tour. But let me leave you with one more tip. Here at Blueberry Academy, we have lots of extracurricular tasks that you can do called Blueberry Quests. Or just BBQs for short. Look, I love me a barbecue, but Blueberry shouldn't be anywhere near barbecue. They're sort of like missions that the school assigns to students out and about in the terrarium. You might be asked to have your Pokemon do some auto battles or to catch a specific Pokemon. Those sorts of things. You never know what the next BBQ might be, or where you'll need to go carry it out. But if you can do what's asked of you, you'll earn blueberry points, called BP. BP is kind of a cool school currency that you can use in the cafeteria or at the school store. You might be able to use it for club activities in the future too. Anyway, the long and short of it is that you should always do BBQs and get yourself BP. So now we repeat the exact same thing that she just said. Extracurricular points within the Blueberry Academy. If you complete quests sent to your Rotom phone, you'll receive BPs. You can check out which quests are currently available by pressing the right button when you're out and about. Max of 3 quests will be displayed by default. Each time you complete a quest, a new one will be added to take its place. And every time you clear 10 quests, you get a special bonus quest unlocked. I do love me some barbecue. You can also help your friends with their quests if you're all playing together in the Union Square. Once a quest is completed, everyone who took part will receive BP for the reward for that quest. So work together to get as many as you can. So I have not gone out of my way to learn about this game. However, I have definitely seen things. I know that it is actually surprisingly difficult to get the points. You need like 3,000 points to unlock certain things, and there are multiple certain things you need to unlock. Also, if you play together, everyone gets those points, which is apparently like the absolute best way to get your BP. So, that is to say, if anyone is playing the DLC and would like to team up to complete these little chore quests, let your friend know. Because here's the thing. I don't need the Pokemon that you unlock by doing this, but I need to access them all. Like, I don't need them for my living shiny decks, but not unlocking a thing is not an option for me. So, yes. Blueberry points, commonly known as BP, are points that can be used like cash at Blueberry Academy. Use them to make purchases at the school store or the student cafeteria. You can donate BP in the League Club to support other clubs. Oh, I'm probably signing off here very soon, Ribbonanza. It is after 8, and my voice is about to give out, and I really need to go. My body really likes me being horizontal lately. Don't get COVID, y'all. It sucks. That is more of a shout out for the future, and I would obviously love to play with you any chance we get, Ribbonanza. Tonight just might not be the night. And that's it from me.
I super appreciate you, Ribbonanza. You are the absolute best.
Sorry for having to dash, but I really must be off now. Enjoy your time at Blueberry Academy.
I don't like the tracksuit. Ugh. I wish they had better clothing options. I'm gonna rest in just a moment, Rex. You aren't quite ready to progress further into the adventure waiting for you at Blueberry Academy. See, I need to go finish the DLC, the first DLC. I didn't. To do so, you'll need to have first completed your main adventure in the Paldea region by completing the professor's task, as well as conclude the assignment you were given during your school trip to the land of Kitakami. Yeah, so I might do that from the couch today. Mostly so that I can, I need to unlock the easy shiny and egg powers. I need to do that. So, with that, I do think that is where I'm going to wrap it up for today. Let me pop on over here. Someone, that's me, forgot to fire up their Stream Deck app today. I love my Stream Deck. I hate that I have to have the specific Stream Deck program open, even though the Stream Deck is plugged in and looks like it's working right there. It's just how it is. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to everyone who followed and lurked over on our first live space stream. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you, Rex, for the resubscription at 16 months. That is absolutely bananas. Thank you, Kelly, for the follow, and thank you to Profits TV on LiveSpace for the follow. Obviously, to Rex and JD for following me there as well. Don't forget, obviously, Twitch is still running, and that's great. Oh, I haven't updated this overlay, have I? That's funny. But as a reminder, we are part of the LiveSpace Boost program. That means we will be receiving, minus the processing fees, 100% of all subscriptions that are made through LiveSpace. Basically, that means on Twitch, if you subscribe, we get half of it, $2.50. If you subscribe on LiveSpace, it is the same cost, it's $5, and we will get $4.65 of each of it. If you are not in a space where you can donate or you can subscribe, it is not a problem. Thank you so much for your support, for hanging out, for chatting, for retweets, for just being awesome. I speak for both David and I when I say we are just absolutely floored by the awesome people that we get to hang out with. Oh, thank you! This was the older one. David thought it was a little busy. Also I'll switch back to the game screen just for giggles. The game one has the grid, has the TTRPG kind of map paper grid, which I like. And it's a little, it's a little less distracting, but also a little less eye-catching. So, I don't know. This one is maybe a little overly textured. I do like the less ragged box, I think. I don't know. Still figuring out exactly what we're doing with branding and overlays, and sometimes you just have to test something to see if you like it. So again, thank you for hanging out. I've been Kay. Tomorrow, I believe David is going to be streaming, likely more Disco Elysium. He will hopefully also be on LiveSpace. Gonna double check his setup there. Saturday, over at Girls Run These Worlds, I'm going to be playing a one-ring charity game. It is going to be a holiday Yuletide celebration adventure where we're going to be lending a hand to Bilbo Baggins. I'm going to be reprising my role as Lobelia. It's an excellent cast. We're going to have a lot of fun. There's only one Took to harass me this time, so that's just what we're going to have to deal with. And then on Sunday, we are going to be playing a original holiday-themed punny and shenanigans heavy TTRPG 5e for charity. All donations will impact the game and will go directly to Extra Life for Kids for the Children's Miracle Network this holiday. We will be playing with Persephone Roth, Candace the Magnificent, Youngles Jin Mac, Cadiosaurus, Latia Jaquise from Wizards of the Coast themselves, and did I say Cadiosaurus? I'm pretty sure I said Cadiosaurus. Who is my other incredible? Holly Conrad from Acquisitions Inc. I am so excited. It is an incredible table, yes, and I cannot believe I get to run a game for these people. So I hope we get to see you then. As always, thank you for hanging out with us. It was a treat. I haven't gotten to stream in quite a while, so this was very much a delight. I am feeling better and I am resting. Thank you all for being on to me about being kind to myself. And with that, I will remind you, please be kind to yourself. Be excellent to others. Thank you to those of us who joined me on LiveSpace tonight. And don't forget, VOD goes up on our YouTube. Please don't forget to give us a follow, give us a like, drop a comment if you're able. We are edging closer to monetization there, and God, it would be great to be able to monetize our YouTube. So thank you again. You all are awesome. You give more support than I could ever ask or hope for. So just being here is beyond appreciated. Thank you all again. Have an awesome evening, and I will see you next time.